Aw, frig sakes.
Looks like they were here and tried to deliver the monitor stand. I got up late today, so, yup, missed it. Somehow they evaded Barky McFuckstick because normally he gets set off. Well, I got my juice order in for my flavorings, and, Barky was barking before the, fucking guy even got to the door. So, I'm not sure how the Purelator guys are able to use ninja techniques and get around them, but they are. Alrighty, well, it's a wet one out today. Go check that mailbox and see if there's any delivery notice cards or anything in it. What do we got? Got Canadian Tire catalog with all the Christmas shit in it. Yep. And not one, but 2 delivery notice cards. Holy. Okay. Alright, well, that explains that. Let's head back in the house. Well, it says tomorrow after 1, but I don't know. I'm probably, wait. We can pick it up today. Nice. I farted. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna drink my coffee, have my breakfast, then I'm gonna have a shower, and then we're gonna head out. I gotta go get my parcel at the mailbox. I don't know what this is. Hoping it's that fucking stand. Even though, well, it does say on there that attempted delivery was made, so I thought it was coming by Purelator, not by Canada Post. That's the second time this has happened, where the delivery order says coming by Purelator, but it ends up intercepted by Canada Post. It's even better that I gotta go to the drugstore because I need some fucking allergy meds. This shit's been acting weird. Alright, even though it looks dark as frig out, it doesn't really help when I open the door either. Like, you look outside and it's such a thick overcast, the sun can't get through the clouds barely. And it feels like it's fucking like 5, 6 o'clock at night, but it's actually 3. So, it's been a doom and gloom kind of day out today. I think you guys saw that when I went over to the mailbox and grabbed the slip for the Canada Post. So we're going to take a rip over to the CP. Good thing the drugstore is there too, because I really need some allergy meds. Last night, I had an allergy attack of epic proportions. I couldn't breathe right. I couldn't function. It was awesome. That's sarcasm. And yeah, so grab the old jacket and let's take a rip to the post office, pick up that monitor stand, and when we come back, we'll set the monitors up on the stand themselves. And I'm still trying to decide between putting the 550 or the R9 380 in that server, because that NVS card, that 295 NVS means like not very super, like it works, but you can't preview videos on it. Like in Premiere, you hit spacebar to play your video and the video jumps because the card's just a lackluster. So the R9 380 will work with Vegas, but not with Premiere. The 550 will work with Premiere, not with Vegas. The other option is to take the 960 out of the XPS 8300, put the 550 back in there, put the 960 in the editing rig, but I don't plan on playing games on it, but I could. I'm just saying. Well, son of a bitch. Big sakes. So I get here, right? The delivery dick was supposed to drop off his parcels last night. Didn't drop them off. Still rolling around in his truck. So I can't get my parcel. Don't fucking hit my car, you white minivan. I needed to get down to the end of Lakeshore too. I wanted to pop into the vape shop, but they're doing work on the bridge, so I wanted to pop into the vape shop because Mike said they got some new shit in it and I wanted to go take a look at it. So I think that's what we're gonna do right now, is we're gonna take a little loop down to the vape shop. I got a call tonight at 8 o'clock and see if the parcel's in. You know what, fuck it, we'll come back tomorrow and pick up the monitor stands. But I'm already out and about and I figured frig it, we'll go down to the vape shop and see what's going on. I kind of want to be in this lane because I'm gonna go down Main Street. Something a lot of you have been asking me to do on a video is go down Main Street. Then we're gonna loop around. Now, yeah, I want to pop into the vape shop and see what he says. He's got some new darts in. I want to go see what the hell he's talking about. That and just chat it up with the guy and see what the what is. Could always go in tomorrow too. I don't have to go. I'm just out and about already, so. But I think I might just say fuck it and pick up the monitor stands tomorrow. Tomorrow I got to go to the bank at 4 and talk about corrective financial advice to fix so I can save even more money in the long run, as I'm no longer making the money I was making back in the day of Onterra. So that'd be good if I can save a couple bucks here and there. And then yeah, fucking Canada Post, eh? Can't even do their fucking jobs right. Sons of bitches. Fuck it, I'm going down the one-way street. I was gonna go down Main, but Main's gonna be backed. Fucking stop car. Backed up big time. Because Lakeshore is shot. I never told Mike I was popping in. Maybe I'll pop in tomorrow, maybe I won't. Yeah, they're doing work on the bridge. I was already warned that going over that bridge is gonna be a nightmare. So rather than filming bumper to bumper action, I figure frig it, we'll just Fuck it. Doesn't say no red on red, so I'm going to take a red on red. I don't really need the monitor stands today. I just wanted to get them so I could hook them up and test them all out and shit. I was looking at them online at the reviews, and some people said they hooked up heavier monitors to it. Luckily, those Acers are paper light. The heaviest part of those Acers is the actual stand that you sit them on, the support stand. You remove that and the fucking things weigh nothing. So, and just to have the ability to move them up and down and around and wherever I need them is going to be nice. And less clutter on the desk with stands, so I can put more clutter on the desk with garbage. I don't know, honestly, I'm thinking about heading to the LC, picking up a 6-pack of Caesars for tonight. I don't know what game we're playing, but the thought is there. For dinner tonight, I'm going to do shake and bake chicken in the fryer of the Oxygen. Shake and bake chicken legs, and don't know what I'm going to have with them. Pick up some potatoes and make some, no, because I only have the one air fryer. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to have with them. Probably nothing. Probably just shake and bake chicken. Sounds good to me. But I was thinking on my drive down to the... It took me a while to get to the fucking post office, guys. Like, traffic today is just stupid. Not a lot. It's just stupid. Like, people lane changing and not signaling, and like this guy here is braking in the middle of a fucking intersection for no reason. And, you know, it's just like, it's ridiculous how stupid people are today. And I swear it's because it's right after Halloween. And it's a dark and gloomy day out, and everybody's all like, Magda! You know? With a side order of, and a little bit of extra, but I could be wrong. So anyway, I'll head to the LC and pick up a 6er of fucking, I don't know, fuck. Might as well just head home. But I was thinking about that Precision T5500, and one of the issues that I might run across is, will it have the power adapter to power the R9 380 and or 960 video card? I don't know. Like, the reason why I was thinking of putting the 960 in there is because I'm really enjoying editing in Premiere. It works great. It doesn't bog. But I also was thinking the R9 3. So this is the problem. If you want to edit in Vegas, get an AMD card. If you want to edit in Premiere, get an NVIDIA card. Because Premiere will not talk to NVIDIA cards, and Vegas will not talk to AMD cards. So it's bullshit, right? Like, you got to build your rig around the software you want to use. You can't just build your rig and be like, hey, I got choices. Because there are no choices. Unless somebody comes out with a video card that OpenCL's as good as an AMD, and CUDA's as good as a NVIDIA, there's no way around it. Like, NVIDIA, they don't have much support for OpenCL because they're like, fuck it, CUDA wins. Screw OpenCL. And AMD's like, well, CUDA's copyright, so we can't have that. So we have to use OpenCL. Which OpenCL is an open source computer language. That's why it's called OpenCL, computer language. What the fuck is this guy doing? Look at that lane change. Only took him like 38 seconds to do it. What a dweeb. But anyway, and this is the kind of bullshit driving I gotta deal with today. Is like just people fucking taking up 2 lanes, and I would have filmed the drive to the store, but I'm trying not to do as many driving portions in my vlogs lately because people get annoyed with them. But yeah, so I'm still tossing and turning. I'm thinking about taking out the R936. Yeah, the R9 380, but because I actually own Sony Vegas, right? I don't own Premiere. The 15-day trial will end on me again very, 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 very soon. In 14 days. So once that ends, then I don't feel like shelling out the $20 a month. I already bought Sony Vegas, so put the R9 380 in there and fucking cooking Sony. Even though Premiere really uses that computer to its full power. I guess I could always try both. But like I said, the main issue I have is will that power supply support adding a video card in? Because that NVIDIA 295, that Quadro 295S, it's a passive card. It just runs off whatever the PCI Express port supplies for power. Doesn't need an auxiliary input to drive anything. Fuck, the thing doesn't even have a fan on it by the looks of it. It looks like it's just a giant heatsink sitting on top of the GPU. So that right there tells you it's extremely high performance. And I was thinking of putting the 550 in it because it's got to be better, but the 550 only has 192 CUDA cores. I'm pretty sure the 960 has a boatload more. I do enjoy editing in Premiere though. It's quite the beast. Quite the beast. But Sony Vegas is so much easier, has so many plugin options, so many script options, like, but I like Premiere's ability that if I had like After Effects or CS6 Photoshop, you can actually do you can actually use those programs in conjunction to do extra shit. Like After Effects has motion tracking and all that, and you can actually import a clip from Premiere into After Effects, put your effects into it, whatever you're doing, and then it'll automatically plop it back into the timeline on Premiere, and you're good to go. Like if I was doing some serious VFXing, like I don't know what I would do, but you know, stuff that I can't just do with some editing trickery where I actually got to go balls to the walls crazy. Hey, yo, my furry little tits off. Holy fuck, Adam, you need another coffee, bud. But and I was thinking, like, it goes 1-to-1 right now without a video card on Premiere. So Sony Vegas, it's a 2-to-1. So a 10-minute video takes about 20 minutes to render, which is exactly what the i7 6700 does. A 10-minute video takes 20 minutes to render, direct CPU. And Sony Vegas, because it doesn't support NVIDIA, like when I had the AMD card in there, a 10-minute video took like 8 minutes to render. It was so quick. But I never tried 14. That was with Sony Vegas 12. Sony Vegas 14, however, if it's anything like 13, it's gonna, like 13 was a pain in the dick, even with GPU accelerated nonsense. It just didn't seem to work well. And a lot of people will go into Sony and they'll actually turn off features like GPU acceleration and all that just so they can edit with it. So, I don't know. Really leaning that the 960 might be the choice and then slap the 550 back in there and be done with it. Because all I use the 8300 for is a file server right now because it doesn't have a big enough hard drive for anything else. It's like a file server that controls all the USB 3.0 external hard drives. And that's about it. There's no video games installed on it. They've all been removed. Steam's been uninstalled. All that thing controls now is just media and a TeamSpeak server, which I can't access because Bell won't fucking root my router. Or not root it, but bridge it. Fucking arseholes. Oh, get the fibe. It's better than fiber op, they say. They force you into it, and then they give you this potato for a modem. I shit you not, it's a fucking potato. And oh, there's no user controls. I want to bridge it. You can't. Because I wanted to have the emergency TeamSpeak server up. And, you know, if we're playing a game like Gary's Mod or something, and we need access to a server, well, the 8300 could easily do it. She's got 16 gigs of RAM, SSD hard drive. fucking fast as frig. It could easily handle it. But I'm not allowed because they went and cock-blocked me. But anyway, let's go get some Caesars, and then we'll head her home and figure out this dilemma. Alright, people, I'm back home. Just loaded all the Caesars and shit in the fridge. And I'm going to do some research on this computer just to see what the power supply can do. So, it's pitter-patter and have at her. What a waste of a fucking day. Jesus. Spent like, what, 2 hours out there? Pretty much 2 hours out there. And for nothing, except for liquor. Horse shit. So after doing some digging around, I discovered something kind of weird. This case has two 6-pin adapters for video cards. Now, the R9 380 that I have downstairs has the single 8-pin. The R9 960 I have uses a single 6-pin. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is we're going to take the single 6-pin and we're going to use that in here. And that should hopefully increase the performance of this system and get me more jam. I'm not, like I said, I'm not looking to game on it. I just want to accelerate my rendering capabilities so that videos crunch quicker. So that'd be the plan. Let's pitter patter and have at her and start extracting a video card out of a Dell and putting it into another Dell. And I'll put the 550 Ti back in the XPS 8300, as that rig is literally just a file server anyway. So who really cares about it, right? Well, the 550 is back in the XPS 8300, and the GTX 960 is right here. This is going to be going in the Precision, except I went to shut it off and it wants to do system updates. So now I sit and wait for this fucking thing. Son of a bitch. But that's cool because I got some Trailer Park Boys out of the park Europe to watch. And apparently there's a bunch of episodes of this, so I'll watch this while I wait for this and finish eating my rice. It's been 15 minutes and we're only on 6 of 12. What the hell update is it doing? Holy shit, about time. I'm halfway through episode 2 of Trailer Park Boys. I think I'm halfway through. Yeah. How many episodes are in this thing anyway? Oh, it looks like there's 8 episodes. Cool. So, and we're on 12. I'm already 3 beers in, and I gotta use it. Bring it back. Alrighty, I decided to move the computer back here. It's got better lighting. So let's take a look inside here. Now, basically, that opens up, right? But if you grab here, here and here, and you twist or you pull, this here's supposed to open up too. It's supposed to. Why aren't you opening? There we go. And it's a toolless design. So up here we have, what the fuck? What the hell is this card plugged into? Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. Okay. See, it's just a tiny little bitch card. Let me get that out. I need 2 hands. So this is what they had to in the video. NVIDIA and Quadro NVS 295. A fucking joke. A fucking joke. So, looks like they have a FireWire card in there plugged into an old PCI slot. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and put this card here in. So you got two 16s. Fuck, it looks like you almost have 4 16s. We'll pop it into the same one it just came out of, if it'll fit. But you can also lift this thing up. And this is your hard drive, say. So I need 2 hands to do that probably. Yeah, I'm gonna need 2 hands. So your CPUs are under there. There's the great big air tunnel, sucking air in, clean air. So I need to do this, then pop the card in, and then lay this back down. Oh, is this thing up on its own now? Oh shit. Okay, never mind. That stays up on its own. Cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pop the new card in, and then, where the fuck is it? This guy here will go into the card, power it, and we'll be good to go. Let's pitter patter and have at her and slap a better video card in this pig. Alright, so the video card's in, it's all wired up, good to go. So we just close this up, clips in place. No screws, just done, done. Video card ain't going anywhere. That's it. That's all there is to it. Like, this case is so easy to work in. People are asking about the power supply. It doesn't say on here the actual wattage, or does it? Has all the base. There it is. Max output power 875 watts. Should be more than enough to run this video card, because I'm running a 460 in the XPS 8300, and it ran this card, the processor, and all the drives. And this is just running a single drive. I got another bay here for another drive, and I'm thinking maybe later on in life, seeing how everything's already wired and ready to go, I might put a solid state here or something. Get one of those 500 gig solid states. Reformat the rig to run Windows and all the software off the solid state, and then use this thing just for storing media. And this here is a Hitachi hard drive. That's why it sounds like a bunch of cavemen chiseling away at the heads. Pretty decent. You can take this whole thing out too. This whole thing comes right out. I'm not going to bother doing it because I don't want to. But yeah, pretty fucking cool. Works great. I was worried about this. Oh yeah, nice. I was about to call her quits, boys. But some people said that the R9 or the 960, 970s have issues working with these computers. But nope. So we're going to have to install the driver for it, because the driver that's in there is a joke. But we should be good to go. Friggin' rights. So we'll let this thing here boot up. Throw some drivers onto it. I'm going to watch some more Trailer Park Boys. And drink some more beer. Oh dear God, I forgot we were doing system updates. Oh, I should have turned the computer back on. This might take a while. I should have had it reboot instead of shut it down, replace the video card, turn it back on, but the hard drive light's flashing, I think. I'm pretty sure that dirty bitch is the hard drive. That filthy fucker is the network card. So guess we're good. Yeah, computer's vibrating. So it's chiseling away at the platters the cavemen are giving her. Anyway, I started editing up the videos with a new video card in place. Adobe Premiere detects it. So does Vegas, but Vegas hates it. And way the frig better in Premiere. So yeah, but while I was waiting for the computer to reboot and all that shit, I went downstairs and made my chicken. Probably saying, Adam, that's not shake and bake chicken. Yeah, I gotta learn how to read. Apparently what I thought was shake and bake was chicken noodle soup. I just saw chicken, automatically assumed shake and bake chicken. I don't know when my brain plays tricks on me like that, but sometimes she do. Anyway, so I said, fuck it, I don't have to shake and bake. We'll just bake and eat chicken and edit a video. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, well it's 1 a.m. We already got done live streams from Grand Theft Auto. Good times, but I'm going to shut her down here. The new system running great. New video card running awesome. Everything's good there. Tomorrow we got to go to the bank, but we also got to go to the post office, get our parcel, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to shut her down here and we'll call it quits for now. Tomorrow we'll carry on. So thanks for watching today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.